Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I usually don't take it for granted. By supporting me again in this video, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. I will appreciate you so much for that like. Now, Kenyans, today, William Ruto was in KIRINYAGA County. And the rally that he had turned up as a battle in between GACHAGUA, the deputy president, and elected Mount Kenya leaders in that rally. And this rally never ended up in a way that was planned by William Samoei Ruto. Rather, it turned like GACHAGUA is feeling like that the Mount Kenya elected leaders, they are seriously betraying him. But on the other side, we are having also the elected Mount Kenya leaders now showing an indication that they cannot rally behind GACHAGUA, that GACHAGUA is in his own. So GACHAGUA, when he was given a microphone to address the crowd, GACHAGUA decided not to hold it. And he lectured the elected Mount Kenya leaders that those who are saying that we cannot get out of the Kenya Kwanza government led by William Ruto, they must stop that narrative, because for him, he says that Mount Kenya region cannot get out of William Ruto's government. But remember, as he is saying that, defending himself, the Mount Kenya elected leaders, they are feeling like GACHAGUA was the one who was leading them out of William Ruto's government. So GACHAGUA to lecture this elected Mount Kenya leaders is just to cover up that he is not part and parcel of those who are planning to get out of William Ruto's government, but it is some members of parliament. Listen to GACHAGUA losing his temper. This GACHAGUA.
Mbele, rais ni kuhakikishia nikiwa hapa KIRINYAGA. Sisi watu ya Mount Kenya, hii ni serikali yetu. Sisi tuliamuka mapema tukainvest kwa serikali ya President William Ruto. Nimesikia viongozi wengine wamepotea wakisema ate sisi hatuwezi toka kwa serikali. Sisi tutoke kwa serikali tuende wapi? Hii ni serikali yetu. I want to ask leaders not to make statements that confuse wananchi. That kind of nonsense should be contained within WhatsApp groups. Muongee huko. Mukifika hapa kwa mashinani, muongee lugha ambaye inaelekeza wananchi vizuri. Huyu ni rais wetu, ni sisi tulimchagua kumchagua. Tunaweza wacha yule tulichagua? Si ni sisi tulimchagua? Sisi tuko kwa hii serikali 100%, tuko ndani na hii ni serikali yetu.
On the other hand, we are having Waiguru. Waiguru, when she was given the microphone, now addressed the crowd. Remember, she is the governor of KIRINYAGA County. At the same time, she is the chair of Council of Governors. Now, Waiguru accused some individuals who are trying to distort, or rather, to destroy William Ruto's government narrative, in Mountain. And especially those who are planning to get out of William Ruto's government. When he was talking that some leaders plan ill things against William Ruto's government, he was literally talking about GACHAGUA. That is it. He was talking, not he. Waiguru was talking about Rigathi Gachagua. And this is what Waiguru said.
Tuma Mheshimiwa Rais, sisi tunakuunga mkono sana kwa hii serikali ambayo unaita ya broad based. Si ndio? Mimi nataka kukuambia Mheshimiwa Rais, watu wa Kirinyaga na watu wa hapa Kariti wamesema hao hawataki kamwe kuwa upande wa opposition. Sisi hatutaki kukuwa upande wa opposition. Kana mbona dangoji opposition? Kwa mbona dangoji opposition? Sisi tunataka kukaa ndani ya serikali yako. Ndio tukue na maendeleo kama hii ambayo tunaona. Ile tukua najua hiyo utaelezewa na ninaona Ndindi hapo, naona senator watakwambia. Nikuambie hivi Mheshimiwa Rais, niliona watu wengine walikuwa wamekupangia mabaya. Walikuwa wanataka uanguke, lakini wewe na Mungu wako upande yako ukajipanga na ukafanya vile unajua wewe. Sasa tuko na
So hii vuta ni kuvute in between Rigathi Gachagua and Mount Kenya leaders, and you can even clearly see that Waiguru even was like endorsing Ndini Nyoro on the other side, and the other side she is fighting Rigathi Gachagua. So one thing that I realized with William Ruto's KIRINYAGA visit was vuta ni kuvute. Everyone wants to legitimize himself or herself before the eyes of the residents of Mount Kenya. But again, there's something here that I want to remind you. Yesterday, I saw something that is so sad. It is so sad. Despite of people might not agree with me, but again, I analyzed that video during the night. There was a video that was leaked where the Mount Kenya residents are being paid to attend William Ruto's rallies. Mount Kenya residents were being mobilized, and even today mobilized, paid to attend William Ruto's rallies. And I know that is the tactics that all politicians usually use. If they want people to come in their meetings, they usually pay them. If it is border, they fuel their borders, motorcycles. If it is mama mboga, they fund them. If it is transportation, they usually carry them in a bus or these matatus or even motorcycles, so that they can have a crowd. That is what politicians usually do. And that is why you will find that when one of them is addressing the crowd, you will hear the crowd singing, praising, saying, yes, yes, yes. They are praising those politicians. So eventually, when you look at even the group, yes, that has been ferried from one location to the other, they're the one that usually praise these politicians while talking or addressing the crowd. Those who are there, wenye wanapatikana hapo kwa hiyo area, huwa wanakuanga na gloomy faces because they don't know what is happening. So I think William Ruto's rallies are now ending up in misery. Why am I saying that? It is just the rallies to legitimize himself as someone who is competent and going to deliver. But again, I told you here that our parents are letting us down. You are being bought like chips, mandazis, biscuits in a shop so that you can attend their rallies. When I said this, someone told me that you cannot fight your parents. Excuse me. I'm not fighting our parents, but I'm telling them the truth. Mmenunuliwa kama mandazi ya kutosha. It is time you vacate. Stay aside. Let us deal with these politicians. What's wrong when I say our parents are letting us down? I'm not fighting them. I respect them. You mean I should just sit down, our parents are doing wrong thing, then I'll keep quiet? That's society measure. We must tell them the truth. This is not the right path to follow. Na kama hiyo ndio itafanya tusiingie mbinguni, wache ikue. What's wrong with that point? Our parents are letting us down. They're being bought like mandazis, biscuits. Wananunuliwa maleso, makofia, wanadance, wanasifu ma politicians. The long last, you start crying Oh, serikali ni ngumu. Oh, unga tuwezi nunua. What's wrong with that? I'm just saying whatever is happening on the ground. You know? So, ile vuta ni kuvuta ya siasa ya Kirinyaga, you know, must come out and open the eyes of the residents. That it is no longer about the rallies of development. It is about legitimacy. I come and legitimize myself with my narratives. Rigathi Gachagua is having his narratives. Anne Waiguru is having her narratives. William Ruto is having his narratives. And that is the point that we are getting wrong. That we can be paid just easily like that. After being paid, we attend their rallies, they legitimize themselves, kwamba wanapendwa. Long last, unaenda nyumbani, au wanaenda kula nyama choma. Wena hiyo mama mboga yako unaenda kuteseka na hiyo 50 bob yenye ulilipo. So I think for me, it has come to my attention that we must do something called civic education. Those who don't understand anything. It doesn't mean that when a politician give you 50 bob, hiyo ndio kazi sasa amefanya kazi. Nothing like that. So for me, Kenyans, enough is enough. The time has come that we have realized that these leaders are just going around the Republic of Kenya to legitimize themselves as those who are busy working, but they are busy bodies. So ile mvurutano in between Rigathi Gachagua, Anne Waiguru, and other elected members of parliament in Mountain is showing that William Ruto is seriously having his trusted leaders in the mountain, not Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua is just there because of some benefits he is having from Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua is a billionaire. He's having money. He can fund anything in the mountain. And that is why they claim that it is Rigathi Gachagua who is funding the Gen Z demonstrations in the mountain. So I want to tell you clearly, Rigathi Gachagua is no longer a darling to William Ruto. They're feeling like Rigathi Gachagua is a threat. Rigathi Gachagua is a threat. But again, sometimes, as these elected members of parliament are feeling like William Ruto is the leader who is going to deliver what they want. But on the other side, Rigathi Gachagua is feeling like William Ruto and these elected members of parliament from the mountain, they are not listening to the ground. Then let me tell you one thing. Hii mvurutano itaenda tu. This shall continue. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.